The Value of Life, a Lesson from a Gemstone. My name is Michelle Nakano. My father was a diplomat who traveled to different countries for work. During his travels, he always collects various colorful and clear beautiful stones he found and bring them home as toys for me. As I grew older and reached the age where I needed to look for work, I asked my father, what kind of job should I do? How much salary can I earn? My father picked one of the shining gemstones I always played with and said, Michelle, what do you think your value is? It's like this stone. He handed me the stone and instructed, take this gemstone to the marketplace and sit quietly. If anyone asks about its price, don't say anything, just hold up 2 fingers. Following my father's instructions, I went to the marketplace and sat quietly with the stone. After a while, an elderly woman approached and asked, how much is this stone? Without speaking, I held up 2 fingers. The woman said, $20? That's not bad. I'll take it. I returned to my father and asked him, is $20 okay for this stone? My father smiled and said, now take this gemstone to a jewelry store. At the jewelry store, I showed the stone. The owner's eyes lit up as he asked, how much for this stone? Again, I held up 2 fingers. The owner examined it with a magnifying glass and exclaimed, $2,000, not bad at all. I'll take it. Amazed, I returned and asked my father, Papa, is this gemstone worth $2,000? He didn't reply, but said, now take it to the precious gems market. At the gems market, a wealthy buyer noticed the stone and asked, how much is this stone? Once again, I silently held up 2 fingers. The buyer studied the stone carefully with a magnifying glass and said, $2 million? No, I'll offer you 5 million yen for it. Even more astonished, I asked my father, how much is this stone worth? Without answering, he sent me to the British Museum in London. The museum curator examined the stone and asked, where did you get this treasure? It's so rare that its value is beyond words. While its actual worth is much higher, we can offer $2 billion. For anything more than that, I would need to consult with Her Majesty the Queen. Bewildered, I asked my father, why does the stone's value change depending on where I take it? Finally, my father explained, my dear, the value of life is just like this stone. Your worth changes depending on where you place yourself, who you interact with, and who sees you. Some places will only recognize a value of $20, while others will acknowledge your worth at $2 million or $2 billion. You must judge your value and find the place and people who will recognize that worth. This will determine your value. Place yourself in the right environment and believe in yourself. This core belief has supported me throughout my life, allowing me to stand on my own. It means that when you find people who truly understand your value, you can unleash your limitless potential. It was then that I first understood that the value of my life isn't determined by others, but by myself. By polishing yourself like a gemstone through rigorous self-improvement and finding the right place and the right people, life becomes brilliant and irreplaceable. Our value isn't fixed. By elevating ourselves and choosing an environment and people who recognize our worth, the value of our lives can change dramatically. Never underestimate yourself. Believe in your true worth.